And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on San Francisco. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
3-1.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. In the air, out towards left center. Trout makes the play, and there's 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the bottom of the first. And now Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. 0-1. High fly ball out to center field. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 away. So now here's the DH, Andy Pajes. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Mike Trout. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He powers that one out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard. That gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Hout back to work. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Chuck Nasty. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. And strike two.
0-2.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
That missed. That's a ball.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Two outs. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Garver. And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Blackman makes the grab, 1 away. Alec Bohm digs in now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's going to be Blaze Alexander. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes. On the ground. Over to Rogers. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, number 82. The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
In there at the knees. And 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. So now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. The Rockies down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air out towards right center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Michael Toglia. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And ball one.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered left field, way back there. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 5-zip. Michael Conforto will climb in. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. To the right side. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Spencer Steer. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Goodbye, home run. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Nick Mears.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle under it. He's there. He's got it. That's out number two. Mitch Garver up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Tovar throws across the diamond. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. And that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. The pitch. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nolan Jones, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one almost got him. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the fourth at the plate. Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Down the line. And that drops foul. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Booyah! So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Ball.
That one drilled left field. Blackman going back. Booyah! He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Victor Vodnik.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Mike Trout will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Doyle sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's one down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 11-0. And here is Spencer Steer. Fought off foul. Here's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Bounced out to short. Tovar throws to first, and there are two down. So digging in, Joey Meneses.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. To third. And foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Rogers puts it away. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. And there's the strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. Kicks and deals.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a strike. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And now Elias Diaz went down on strikes his first time through. And that one off the outside edge.
1-0.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Blaze Alexander. Here comes a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, left side. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. So now the DH spot, Andy Pajes. Tovar. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top 6, leading off, number 82. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And this is inside. 2-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
2-1.
Check swing of the 2-1. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. In danger of losing the perfect game here. Way out front for strike 2.
You got a full count.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Brendan Rodgers. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a... Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Michael Conforto.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. That one ripped. Doyle going back on this one. Adios, pelota. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 12-0. Steer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a base hit right there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Joey Meneses. That misses, and that's ball one. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. 1 for 3. Base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jake Bird.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 14-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses.
That missed. That's the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Two on, 1 out. And that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, 15-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in there safely. And they extend their lead. Next is the designated hitter, Andy Pajes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Gavin Hollowell on the pitch here. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that's outside. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th.
See ya.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for two. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. And now Spencer Steer. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Doyle ranging back, hauls it in on the warning track. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. A wind and a pitch. That's in there. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. And that one missing low.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little.
Boom. Sends it to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Hollowell back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And now the catcher comes up to him, Mitch Garver. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So up next, Alec Bohm.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they add a pair. It's 21-0. Blaze Alexander now at the plate. Into center. Doyle pulls it in on the run. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. In the air, right field. Jones makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Now it's going to be Ezequiel Tovar. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Just misses with that one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Boom. First out in the top of the 8th.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ground ball to the right side. Meneses takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Andy Pages. And a pitch. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 22-0. Now here is Mike Trout. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Goes down looking. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's out to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, number 82. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Next offering is outside. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Out towards left center. Steer sizes this one up. Corrals it. One down. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Rogers stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's even up.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Rockies, Michael Tolia. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hout is just one strike away. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Will Myers.
The center field. Will Myers.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And this one is off and running. Swings through that one out in front that
No
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Now Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Batting third. The second baseman.
Here's some real power at the plate for Elvis Martinez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Cody Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late swing, foul to the left. He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here it comes. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. That's down and in. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, got him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Puts a bunt down. And safe at first, the bunt single.
Batting third.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
One more interesting thing about the hammer, if you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. There goes the runner. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Man at first, one away. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter now, Brenton Doyle.
For Colorado, the center fielder.
The pitch.
Brenton Doyle.
On the outside corner, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he picks it up in foul territory. The wind of the pitch. Just outside. And the count is 1-2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now here's Nolan Jones. And that one upstairs.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Boom. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Center field. Gets under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's a big power threat. Will Myers. Will Myers hammers one. Left field. That's back there. Adios. Pelota. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Rogers brings it in. And there's 1 down. So digging in for Elvis Martinez. Fouled off left side.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air right field. Jones under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out. So up next, Joey Meneses. That one the other way. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Well struck right field. Goodbye, home run. Second home run of the inning for them. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one drifts inside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfect. Perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat.
Ball
I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Willie McCovey in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's hard hit on the line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Turner climbs in on that right side. First pitch misses.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Lifted in the air out to left. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. There's a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Good eye in that spot.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. That one missed. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. And now it's Elias Diaz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive. Martinez gathers and throws to first. And we're back. Will Myers now. Lambert back to work. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel good.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. And they add on. It's 6-0. Here's the second baseman, Orelvis Martinez. That one is absolutely belted. Doyle raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bellinger up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a gold glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Next offering way off the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Booyah! It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. And now Joey Meneses. And that's outside. Sneaks through, base hit.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
That one ripped right center field, and it's off the wall. Around third. Relay throw home. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. They put the tag on him. Double play. What a twin killing. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, number 82. That's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And there's a base hit to left.
Batting ninth.
Here's Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
That's in there. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the slider catches the zone.
0-2.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. So the batting order turns over. Brenton Doyle digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. Rodgers off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. That in. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And he deals. On the ground out to short. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So digging in, Willie McCovey. Doubled in his first AB.
McCovey.
Foul ball there. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. 1 out, base is empty. Justin Turner now. Fly to left his first time. In the air out towards right center. Doyle has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Will Myers. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to short. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. So now here's the DH. Kyle Seager. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And he's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
At the plate for Elvis Martinez. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Now, looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike one. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. That one not close, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. Bellinger drifts towards it, brings it in, and that is that. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. And the pitch. Out to short, a dive, nice stop to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So man aboard, Joey Meneses getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Next to hit, Carlos Santana.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Sends it to Tolia, and they go down. We go to the top of the 5th. There's Chuck Nasty. The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher to hit, Elias Diaz. Grounded out his first time up. And a strike in there. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat. Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
Here's Colorado's DH. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. Mears back to work. Just missed. Out to short, Tovar. Zips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Willie McCovey will hit next.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Bounce to the right side. Tolia takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. That one ripped. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So the lineup flips over, and now Will Myers. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Victor Vodnik takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-0. Now it's the second baseman, or Elvis Martinez.
Yeah.
That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle under it. And makes the grab. And the inning is. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
In there at the knees. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Next is the speedy first baseman, Michael Tolia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2 is the count.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right field.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner around second. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's going to be Cody Bellinger. Here comes a pitch. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Joey Meneses. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. A On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Line to left. He's got it, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch.
That's the ball.
The wind to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Snags it. 2 away now. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
Count is full.
Swings through that, and it's a strike. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Willie McCovey. And a pitch. And delivers outside.
1-0.
Up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now back, the shortstop, Justin Turner.
Here's Justin Turner. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good. It's 12-0. Will Myers now at the plate. And ball 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, come on, have a game. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Myers back in. Now here is Kyle Seager. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Digging in for Elvis Martinez. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 15-0. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Fought off foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Booyah! Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that one hammered. Goodbye, home run! They go back to back. His second home run of the game. It's 17-0. So digging in, Alec Bohm. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
That one ripped left field, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written.
And a base hit into right. One run across. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down and welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, number 82. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's going to be Brendan Rodgers. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Michael Toglia. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to third. Boom. Throws on to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Will Myers. And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Seager. And it's caught for the out.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger. And a base hit knocks in a run.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the
New pitcher on here, Justin Lawrence.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just as
double steal. Oh, that got him on the mound. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana.
Santana.
Whips it to first. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. The wind of the pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nolan Jones, the next to hit. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now only 1 out remaining. Rockies down to their last out. And now Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Leiter is just 1 strike away. Bounce to the left side. Dives, and he can't hang on. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Francisco. Stepping in the long ball threat, Bobby Witt Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more on his team. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Cameron. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
1 strike.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one is absolutely belted, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Right side. O'Neill drifts towards it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a ball popped up. Snags it for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And the pitch. And fouled off. The pitch. That one to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Santana drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
High fly ball, right field. Bellinger drifts towards it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground. Jump throw. No play. That's an infield single.
Batting third.
Devers now.
Third baseman.
Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Devers.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Tyler O'Neill up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Full count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brennan Bernardino.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bellinger up to hit. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. Base hit, left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you can drive.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Zach Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here is Stephen Kwan. And that gets down into the gap. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And it's 4-0. So the batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Cameron. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Witt stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up and a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. O'Neill pulls it down. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Devers tosses across to first, and they get back inside Fenway Park. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. And the right-hander back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club. That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Cooper.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's the second baseman. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Greg Weisser. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Cooper steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here is Anthony Rizzo. On its way to the corner. On his way over. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
And a base hit. O'Neill whips it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Number 63 into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. Flips it. There's one. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. DeGrom back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside edge. There's a strike. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Vaughn Grissom digs in now. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. That one missed. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
And he deals. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting number 74. On to pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Good eye right there. The other way. Witt over to first. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
To first, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Now, Bobby Witt Jr. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Here comes a pitch. This to third. Slings to first, and Witt is out. Mike Cameron now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martinez calls it in, 2 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Wastes no time there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it.
Well, got to pause on that thought. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs, Howe, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike, the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that's in there at the knees.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next one misses. 1 and 2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike 1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Here's a big power threat, Anthony Rizzo. Severino back to work. Fastball almost got him there. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being
a new arm out of the bullpen, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Cody Bellinger swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. Fly ball to right. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Kendall Graveman. And a pitch. That's outside. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Popped up on the left side of the infield. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kwan heads after it. Makes the grab. 2 away. Francisco Alvarez digs in now.
Francisco Alvarez.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2-2. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And the pitch. And a base hit on a line.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. And Witt is out, and there's one down. So up next, Mike Hamrick.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to second, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Ottavino throws over. Altuve back easily. Here's Gleyber Torres. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1's the count.
Altuve runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Got him swinging. Back here at Citi Field. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Number 74 gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And there's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Starling Marte. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure strike. Anything in the dirt, try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. And now Bader up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Rob Dibble comes on now. Pigeon. Inning run on at first. Here in the last half of the third. 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. And we'll play extra. Welcome back, and now on the mat. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And now, Kyle Seager fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Foul ball there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Now fly ball to right center. And that should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Kind of a risky
pitching change here. Reed Garrett.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 4-zip. No outs. Runner at first. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. In the air, out towards left center. Martinez snags it on the run. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. Garrett, a 6'2" righty, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. Martinez going back on it. Booyah! It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Mike Cameron now at the plate. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball,
Well, you
two
got the
strikes.
hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. Next to hit, Jose Altuve. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Martinez has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
One ball,
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. JD Martinez stands in. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
So last chance for the Mets. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that
two.
time.
2-0.
That
Oh,
one
there.
misses. And that's ball three. That catches the corner. Man at second. Check swing, but it's put in play. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. Runner at second, two down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Francisco at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. saying he's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Runner goes again. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Left field. He's under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
2 out, space is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he gloves it. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. The lefty fires. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All ones the count.
Pitch is in there. 0-2. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jose Caballero. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Holding on to a 1-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Yandy Diaz now. And the slider just misses. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. 2 outs.
That's ball 3.
In for a strike, and now 3-1. Big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment.
Got him. Strikes. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the batter now, Anthony Rizzo. Now time called at the plate. The right-hander back to work. Line drive. Fair ball.
Oh, that started and ended pretty.
On the mound now, Colin Poche.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here is Kyle Seager. And there he goes. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Just off the inside edge. In the air, left field. Rosarena hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That's inside. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 4-0. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's in for a strike. That's towards center. Siri in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now on the mound for the Rays, Phil Maton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one lifted to left. Arozarena has this one sized up. And that'll do it. So coming into the game now on defense, Xavier Isaac. He takes over as the new first baseman. They turn things over to the southpaw, number 71.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. On the ground right side. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Lau at the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Just missed.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Rays retired in order. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Erasmo Ramirez. New inning getting started. Now the number. Number 2 hitter, Mike Cameron.
Mike Cameron.
The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Booyah! A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 5-0. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Man at first, Gleyber Torres getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Caballero. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's going to be Xavier Isaac taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Isaac.
Ground ball up the middle and a base hit coming home. He'll score easily. It's 6-0.
Well done. Drives in the
Garrett Clevenger will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Kyle Seager. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. And now Jose Siri.
The center fielder, Jose Siri.
The pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now.
Inside, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 out now. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. And it's fouled away. The pitch.
Aye.
1 out, bases empty.
0-2.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now a chance for Rene Pinto. On the ground, and this should do it. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. Ready to go now. Stepping in the long ball threat, Bobby Witt Jr. As the lefty gets to work. There's a swing and a drive. Soto going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
One out, bases empty. That one fouled off.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
2 strikes.
And ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We'll say Altuve up to hit here. That's down and in. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. High fly ball out towards left field. Verdugo ranging back. Adios, pelota. And now the young star. It's Gleyber Torres. That misses the zone. Ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning. Back in New York. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the pitch. That one the other way. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bellinger up to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he deals. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Birdie under this one. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Carlos Santana. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 3-0. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it, and there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the power speed combo. Bobby Witt Jr. That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting.
So up next, Mike Cameron. His first at bat was a strikeout. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Witt on at second with 2 down. Runner goes again. Hard hit down the line and left. Dive in, makes the grab. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. John Franco gets the call from the pen.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Witt makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch misses. Franco, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And there's a ball. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Left-hand batter waits. Clips the corner. Now 2-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's 3-2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Swings through it, and that new pitcher for the Yankees, Nick Birdie.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Altuve takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Out towards left center. Judge really on his horse for this one. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic move as well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
That's his second hit of the day. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Base knock center field. Torres round second on his way to third. Coming home. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one.
New pitcher now, Victor Gonzalez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's going to be Kyle Seager. Just missed. One out. Out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the 1-0. Back to the mound. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 5-0. 1 out, runner at second. Cody Bellinger will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Kenta Maeda.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Good take by Torres. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Alex Verdugo. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. So last chance for the Yankees. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Popped up under it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when
Mm-hmm.